Shedeur is the Cleveland Browns lottery ticket this season in 2026. Wait, hold on. Andrew Berry strikes again. He just signed a defensive tackle from the San Francisco 49ers. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hype this video. Whatever you do will be highly appreciated. Let's get this show started on this Friday night. Let's go. Got it on my mind. Yeah. I'll never confidential.
God hand on me, that's enough, Ay, we good, on me, God got his hand on me, Any devil try to plan on me, gon' need a plan B, you can plan on me, but we good, on me, God got his hand on me, Too blessed if you know what I mean, Ay, we good, on me, God got his hand on me, Any devil try to plan on me, gon' need a plan B, you can plan on me, but we good, on me, God got his hand on me. Too blessed if you know what I mean,
Shedeur, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, is the Cleveland Browns lottery ticket this year in 2026. This is what they are counting on because we know because of the contract of Deshaun Watson and Shedeur was drafted in the 5th round of this past season NFL draft. 5th round draft pick. That means they don't owe him that much money. He signed a 5th round rookie contract that pays him about $1 million a year, while they invested $230 million in Deshaun Watson. So now, if Shedeur hit, and which he will, this they lottery ticket. Because you can build a team even better next year than this year because Deshaun Watson will be in his final year of that contract and they depending on Shedeur for their prize. He's the prize. Shedeur is the prize. He's the lottery ticket. The Browns are sitting on one of the most questionable quarterback situations in the NFL. Deshaun Watson, a $230 million investment who has produced only 9 wins in 19 starts in 6 years. He's still on the roster, still collecting a massive cap number against the Cleveland Browns. Still an open question. And also, there's a 5th round draft pick by the name of Shedeur. He's raw, electric, and he's unpredictable talent who showed genius flashes last season. 2-minute drill, he balled out. Comeback drives, he balled out. This dude is icy, poised, under fire, all without a single first team rep and behind a offensive line that was crumbling around him up under last year head coach Kevin Stefanski. But there is one outcome that makes everything simple, everything clean, everything easier for this franchise is Shedeur. His name is Shedeur. You see, there's a large part of me that thinks they really want to commit to Shedeur and see what he can do this year in 2026. But you never really know what the Cleveland Browns and Todd Monken's gonna do with this quarterback situation. The reason is simple, and it cuts straight to the bone. Deshaun Watson contract is a border. It has forced the Cleveland Browns to restructure, push money down the road, and contest every single roster decision for years. A franchise mistake that the organization has been managing in slow motion ever since. If Shedeur can step in and simply be the guy, the Cleveland Browns have solved their quarterback problem. It will erase everything that Deshaun Watson was supposed to be with that salary, with Shedeur being everything he's gonna be with his salary. If Shedeur can go out there at the money that he makes right now, man, which is basically nothing for a 5th round draft pick, and become your starting quarterback, and your franchise quarterback, that will be like winning a lottery ticket for the Cleveland Browns. If Shedeur go out there and ball out like we know he can and we know he will, oh, the Cleveland Browns will struck gold. They have hit the jackpot on Shedeur Sanders. Now, whatever the league did to Shedeur in this past NFL draft, you know, the word is out of collusion. They colluded against him, and they had the Cleveland Browns to pick Shedeur in the 5th round, and the way he performed his last year or his last 2 years at Colorado, they getting a bargain. They getting a bargain for Shedeur Sanders. No quarterback in this past draft is better than Shedeur Sanders, nor did they perform better than he did in college. In this upcoming draft, there's no quarterback that's coming out of college into this draft is better than Shedeur Sanders. None of them. I mean, none of them. You look at Shedeur's stats and you look at that Fernando's stat, no comparison. None whatsoever. So I'm trying to tell you right now, Shedeur Sanders is the Cleveland Browns lottery ticket. He's the lottery ticket. They gonna win on the field with Shedeur, and they gonna win off the field with Shedeur. Commercials going everywhere. Jerseys sell, they gonna reap from Shedeur Sanders. I'm telling you, he's a lottery ticket for the Cleveland Browns. Let's listen to this video. Let's watch this video that I'm finna share with you. They are the most intriguing football team this year in 2026. Let's go.
They have 10 draft picks, right? So let's say that Shedeur is the guy. This is a situation where they could build around him. I mean, they lost some key pieces. Njoku's gone. We talked about this yesterday. Wyatt Teller. But Monken's got some people that he can play with. They have 2 first-rounders, which is huge. You can change a team with 2 first-rounders. And then, again, 8 more draft picks after that. I'm curious to see what they do. I'm curious to see what this dynamic is. Another thing is, Todd Monken is 6 years old. The NFL is trending towards younger coaches. Is the veteran coach gonna mesh well with the personalities in his locker room? Maybe. Maybe he comes in and they respect it and they love his veteran experience. We'll see. So I'm going to be definitely watching this Browns, Todd Monken, Shedeur Sanders dynamic.
I'm trying to tell you, family, once again, the Cleveland Browns, along with Shedeur Sanders as the starting quarterback, they're going to be the most talked about team this whole offseason, this whole OTAs and minicamp, and preseason and regular season. All because of Shedeur Sanders. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But check this out. Andrew Berry is doing it again. He's reviving the Cleveland Browns football team along with Shedeur Sanders. Andrew Berry today, about an hour ago or 2, signed another player from free agents. The Cleveland Browns have agreed to terms with defensive tackle D. Davis on a 1-year deal worth up to $3 million. After starting all 17 games for the San Francisco 49ers last year, Davis headed to Cleveland on a deal negotiated by his agent. Andrew Berry got another defensive tackle for this defense. Top 3 defense last year, along with the Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. And now they don't add a defensive tackle to go along with Myles Garrett, along with defensive tackle Malik Collins. Remember, Malik Collins went down with an injury last year, and now they're adding Davis to the team. Davis played he started in all 17 games last year for the San Francisco 49ers. And now he coming to play with Shedeur Sanders, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and the rest of the players for the Cleveland Browns. This defense going to be able to hunt. Now, only thing Andrew Berry's got to do is continue to build a roster. Continue to build a roster and look to the draft. If he don't make no trade for a wide receiver, he got to draft one in this upcoming NFL draft. And he also got to find a left tackle. He got to find a left tackle. He does. Because the guy from Green Bay, he signed earlier today with the Carolina Panthers. So we missed out on that. They didn't offer. He signed a 1-year contract for $10 million. I'm trying to figure out why Andrew Berry didn't offer that. Man, they could have beat that for 1 year. Maybe he couldn't. Or maybe he just didn't want to come to the Cleveland Browns. That's the only way I can see it. $10 million to go to Carolina. Man, boy, a left tackle? Woo, that was cheap. Only thing he just didn't want to come to the Cleveland Browns. But it's okay. Now, we got to concentrate on the draft if they don't find a left tackle in free agent. It got to be Monroe Freely. Monroe Freely from the University of Georgia got to be their #1 pick. They could trade back, trade down, and still draft him, but still, I wouldn't take that risk because you don't know if he's going to be there. I don't know where he at on their draft board. But then you got to look at that wide receiver room for the Cleveland Browns. Do they really want Cornell Tate? Or are they waiting on another wide receiver they think they can get away with? This is going to be interesting to see what Andrew Berry will do to continue to revive the Cleveland Browns football team going forward. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. You got to do me a solid on this Friday night. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hype me up. Share this video. Listen. Join the membership. Join the membership. Anything that you do to support this broadcast, hey, it will be truly, highly grateful. I'll be highly grateful and appreciate it. All right? Hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the live show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on over and rock with me during the live show at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Will you do that? Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live with B. Watts and the rest of the gang. All right? Until then, peace.